and welcome to Planet Moon. My name is Izzy, and today I will be reading the story of the Super Rupee Ranger Doll. It's Saturday morning on Planet Moon, and all is calm. The space birds sing alien space bird songs as the sun slowly climbs from behind the horizon. It's going to be another glorious day. Kimi, of course, is already awake and sat watching cartoons whilst eating a gigantic bowl of her favourite cereal, Astro Pops. I wonder what we're watching today. Well, that's easy. All the best cartoons are on a Saturday. Up first, we have an episode of Purple Peter, where we learn how to make weird and wonderful things out of rubbish. Then, 2 back-to-back episodes of Foo Fighters, an elite group of alien warriors who keep their planet safe from the strongest foes in the galaxy. And finally, what Kimi has been waiting for all morning, the amazing adventures of Super Rupee. All the kids in the neighbourhood watch Super Rupee, and today's episode is the last of the season. But before we can sit back and enjoy it, we just have to endure one more set of commercials. There's one for a build-your-own soapbox kit. Been there, done that. A paint-your-own 3-eyed glitter unicorn set. Not really Kimi's thing. But then, an advert that will change her life forever. Calling on all frequencies, we need a hero, Super Rupee. We introduce you to the greatest toy ever made. She can crash things, she can smash things. She has over 400 different poses. It's the brand new artificial intelligence Super Rupee Ranger Doll. Buy it today and get Earth Astronaut Rupee and Foo Fighter Rupee absolutely free. And the great thing is, the toys don't just let you play with them, they play with you. But you better hurry, offer while stocks last. Kimi's spoon drops into her cereal bowl with a clatter, and she stares at the telly, open-mouthed. Holy moon milk. That is possibly the coolest thing she has ever seen in her life. She needs a moment to gather her thoughts. Her world has just been flipped, upside down. Right? Well, there's simply nothing else for it. Kimi jumps to her feet and bounds out of the living room. Dad! Dad! You need to take me to the toy store to get the new Super Rupee Ranger doll before they run out! Kimi's dad wakes with a groan. Oh, but you have so many toys already. Do you really need more right this second? Of course I need them, Kimi exasperates. How could he be so blind to the importance of the situation? Didn't he realise that anyone who is anyone is going to have these dolls? Kimi can't be the only one who doesn't. Just the thought is unimaginable. Kimi has to promise that she will tidy her room, take out the rubbish, and clean the 3-eyed fish tank to eventually convince Dad to give in. All right, come on, he says, letting out another big groan before dragging himself out of bed to get ready. Yay! When they arrive at the toy store, the queue is out of the door. But after 4 short hours of waiting in line, Super Rupee Ranger, Earth Astronaut Rupee, and Foo Fighter Rupee are finally in Kimi's possession. She cannot wait to get them home to play. And oh my gosh, are they fun! The built-in artificial intelligence function is seriously good. The dolls will interact with each other and they really do play back, taking playtime to a whole new level. Kimi couldn't be happier with her new dolls and plays with them long past bath and bedtime until she is so tired she couldn't carry on playing with them, even if she wanted to. Kimi places the dolls neatly on top of her toy box and climbs into bed. After a good night's sleep, she'll have the energy for another epic playday tomorrow. Super Rupee Ranger, however, has other plans. Once everyone is asleep, and the only movement outside is the twinkling of the stars, something strange happens. Super Rupee Ranger wakes up. Ha ha ha, it's time to play. Shortly after, Astronaut Rupee and Foo Fighter Rupee follow. Kimi wakes with a startle to find all 3 dolls on her bed and walking towards her. Ugh! Wake up, Kimi. It's time to play, says Super Rupee Ranger as the doll tries to pull off her covers. Ugh! Kimi lets out a little scream and jumps to her feet. Turn off! Shut down! She yells, but none of the commands seem to work. Let's turn that frown upside down, says Astronaut Rupee, reaching up to Kimi. Come on, give me a hug. Absolutely not. Everyone knows better than to mess with Kimi when she's tired, and these dolls, however adorable and fun they are no exception. Kimi dives off the bed, dodging the invasive approach from the lovable astronaut doll, and quickly scoops them all up in her duvet. Not tonight, she says, whilst dumping them in her toy box and slamming the lid. At first, the dolls tried to climb out, pushing up the lid with their combined strength. It's playtime already. Let's save the moon together. But the attempt is quickly stopped when Kimi sits on top of the toy box, preventing it from being opened further. And this is where she would stay, all night, angry and cold, without her duvet. All Kimi can do is sit there, pondering what she should do with these dolls. Either way, it was a mistake to get them, she thought, and they have to go. The next morning, long after the Rupee dolls have stopped calling out muffled messages of encouragement and compliments, an extremely tired Kimi stumbles in through the front door with an empty cardboard box. She slides onto a chair at the dining room table next to her dad. You're up early. Is everything all right? Asks Dad. Yep, Kimi replies, stuffing a huge spoon of cereal into her mouth. I was up late playing with my Rupee dolls, and I decided that you were right. I have a lot of nice, quieter toys, and I really didn't need new ones. So I gave them to someone who would appreciate them more than me. Well, that's very kind of you, Kimi. Good for you, he says, while stuffing his mouth with an equally large spoon of Astro Pops. Who did you give them to? Kimi smiles to herself. Oh, just a friend from play school. And with that, she slurps the rest of the milk from her bowl and heads straight back to bed to catch up on some much-needed sleep. Later that morning, Gavin, Kimi's mortal arch-nemesis, opens his front door to head out and play, but he immediately stumbles over something on the step in front of him. He looks down to find, to his absolute astonishment, 3 brand new Rupee dolls. No way, he shouts. Gavin had queued for hours for a Super Rupee Ranger doll, but they had all sold out before he'd managed to get one. So, who had decided to give him theirs? There's a note accompanying them. He reads it out loud. Dear Gavin, please find my Super Rupee Ranger, Earth Astronaut Rupee and Foo Fighter Rupee dolls and consider them a peace offering between us. I hope you have a lot of fun playing with them. All the best, Kimi. Kiss, kiss. All right, thanks, Kimi, Gavin exclaims, and he turns right back into the house to spend the day playing with his amazing new toys. Of course, not realising that the dolls will want to play with him for a lot longer. Peace. The end. Quah, what a cruel trick to play on Gavin. I hope he doesn't lose too much sleep. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you again soon for more tales from Planet Moon. Goodbye!